All right, I'm sitting here with Joe. What's up?
What's up, man? What's up, guys?
You want to give me a little history about where you're from, how old you are, stuff like that?
Yep. I'm from Philadelphia, well, Delaware County.
Okay. Delco boy, huh?
Yep. I'm 24 years old, and I've just been struggling through life my whole life. You know, my mom kind of left me. Both my parents were on crack, and just been kind of tough. And
so the addiction runs in the family with the crack?
yes,
Okay.
my whole family addiction runs in. Literally everybody. So
we were talking off air. You have some clean time from heroin right now, actually,
yes.
right? How long is that?
About a year. I'd say a little bit of exaggerating, about a year and a half.
All right, and you're using Suboxone for that?
Yes, I am on
All
Suboxone,
right.
yeah.
You
tiny
get them
bit
off the
every
street,
other
or
day.
you got an actual
Off the
prescription?
street,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a prescription, but right now I don't use a lot of it, so it's like maybe 3 of them last me like a month.
Oh, wow.
So it's like they give you like 3 of them a day in prescription. I don't need that. So.
Yeah, it is a little overkill, the 3 of them a day.
Exactly.
I completely agree.
Like I take
with
a
you.
tiny little sliver or a tiny little piece of the pill every other day, and I'm fine.
Now
so.
you're Sandy's running.
Yes, Sandy's boyfriend.
Buddy.
Yes.
Okay. And do you use the crystal at all, or are you completely sober?
Sometimes.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie. You know, sometimes I use it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How long have you been homeless here for?
Here in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
We've been homeless for about a month.
Okay, that's right. We're talking to Sandy
Yeah. So, but we were homeless for 2 years now, and actually 2.5 years now. We were illegally evicted from our apartment. They put us out, and then we went to court and beat them in court, and then they, I guess, had some relation with the sheriff,
Constable.
the constable. Yes,
Yeah.
they had some relation, I guess, and they still called the constable. Well, the constable came, threw us out, and
Even though you weren't at court.
Yep.
Wow.
And she's literally, I wasn't there. I was up the street at the store, and Sandy's literally showing the constable the paper that we because he said at the end of the court day, he said, well, you'll get an email on our decision. Well, the next day we got the email. The following day they came, and I ran up, and he was like, oh, I don't care, you know, get your stuff and go, leave whatever, get where you can and leave. So we did. And then 2 days later, this was like a Friday, so the whole weekend
shot.
Yeah, we couldn't get a hold of anybody. And then she called up Monday, and they were like, no, they really messed up. You know, you guys can get back in. So we called, the constable said sorry, told the owner of the premises that we could get back in. Well, the owner wouldn't give us the keys. He said it was a lie. So eventually he took the door handle off and didn't tell us for 3 days, left the door wide open to our apartment with all of our belongings in there.
Oh, man.
And then, because we were staying across the street at a friend's house, and we were kept checking on it, well, we walked over and the door was just wide open.
Wow.
And
all your stuff gets stolen?
A lot of it. Like, she got me a gold chain for my birthday. They stole that. They stole a lot of stuff. We had like a fish tank. Weirdly, they stole our fish.
Damn.
It was crazy, dude. So then we're back in there, and I'm at work one day, and now they're calling the cops, saying that we're up there smoking drugs, and there's a fire. And literally, she was in bed, and I was at work.
Yeah.
So, and then I was like, you know what? Let them do what they want. We're not doing nothing wrong. We're allowed to be here. So then they took our electric meter off. And weirdly,
So he kind of like made it as
were
shitty as
trying to
possible to
get,
get you to leave. Yeah.
So even though they took the electric meter off, little did they know, one plug in the bathroom ran from downstairs because we were above a bar.
Oh, okay.
So we had the whole apartment ran off of one plug. So then they found that out, and they called the code enforcer. The code enforcer came and told us we had like 24 hours to get out. And then the lady and the landlord decided to bring the whole bar and start throwing our stuff out the door.
Jesus.
Yep. So then we get all our stuff out, and the code enforcer says no one is allowed in this premises at all until it's fixed.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, well, isn't the landlord supposed to put us up in a hotel? Like, we have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
But no, he didn't. And then literally, like, about a month later, they sent us a picture at 3 a.m. with all of our furniture, everything outside at 3 in the morning in the trash, and said, your stuff's out here, come get it. The authorities gave us permission to kick through the door and take over.
Wow.
And then at this point in time, that day changed our life. And
Yeah, I bet.
we were supposed to go to court for a court date again, but then we just couldn't show up because then we were struggling to live.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
the hotels, it was like, the hotels was terrible. It was the worst. It was so much stress. Every day, 11 o'clock, having to come up with $100 or $100+.
Yeah.
It
Now
was
this
just
is all
terrible.
local to here, to Jersey?
Oh, well, this was at Delco, all this.
Oh, this is all helping
yes.
in Delco. Okay.
Yep. And then the hotels, that's pretty much where we've been. And then it just came to a point where we couldn't do it no more.
Yeah. It
And
gets
then we
really
got out here,
expensive staying
and
in-
like I said, Chanel kind of said, listen, we stay on a tent on the beach. And she gave us the tent. And honestly, I have to say, I'd rather be in the tent than be in the hotels.
Yeah.
Because by that time at 11 o'clock, when you have to pack all your stuff up and you have nowhere to go and you don't know what to do, it's like, it's terrifying. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah. How is it getting here at night with the cold? Is it starting to affect you guys yet?
Some nights, yes.
Because
Some nights.
you were saying off the air that you guys have to go all the way pretty much to Ventnor to
Yeah,
set up
we
your
were
tent.
right at Bailey's, and then the cops told us, listen, we really won't bother you if you go down that way. So we did, and yeah, but luckily it's been warm.
Yeah.
But some nights, yes, it gets cold.
Okay. And
Yeah.
if there's a cold front coming
Yes,
pretty
I
soon
did.
here. That's
I was
what
telling her that. And the rain, there was a rainy, I think a week and a half ago, it poured for 2 days, and it was bad.
So you guys
Everything
are
was
actually
soaked.
using the tent I gave that gym guy.
Yes, the
a
camo
couple
one,
months
yes.
ago. Wow, that's
She
awesome.
told me
You
that
guys
today, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. You guys are
Yes.
still getting use out of it.
Yeah, it's a little ripped up, but hey, it works.
I'll be bringing another one up this weekend.
Thank you. And then we
I
have
got
a
your
tarp
number.
over it to cover for the rain if it ever rains again, because that time
Yeah.
we were both in there shivering, crying, like we didn't know, everything was soaked.
Yeah, I
bad.
have at home. I'm definitely coming back up here. I have tarps and another.
Oh,
tent,
awesome!
stuff
Thank
like
you.
that.
Anything
Yeah.
would be appreciated. Anything,
Yeah.
man.
And, and you guys are working on housing and all that.
Yes, yeah. I'm actually, after I see you, I got to go down to the welfare office now. To
Oh,
talk
that's
to
right.
them.
You're getting your ID.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
How is that a whole process?
I
here in
think it is.
Jersey?
I'm not sure because I have to transfer it to Jersey.
That's what I was thinking.
So I don't know how that works, but the Volunteers of America, they like pay for it, they fund it.
Oh, okay.
And they help me get my birth certificate and my social card because that all got
What's
lost
they called?
too.
Volunteers of America?
Yes, they're
Okay.
actually all over the country and everything.
Uh-huh.
But
And what do they
have
come
one right
out here and they see you guys are struggling? They'll come up and ask.
Well,
you
they have like an office.
Oh, okay.
And they help you, like people that just get out of jail, or people
Oh.
like homeless that need help, or like mailing
Sure.
address.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a place in Kensington called Prevention Point. in
Yeah, it's
Philly
probably like
that
the same
uses that.
ordeal,
It's like
yes.
a community center where all the homeless people.
If you
can
need to go sit in there and get warm, or
Yeah.
someone to talk to, stuff like that.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
So, what she was saying yesterday, you guys might have housing in the next couple weeks.
Yes, I pray to God.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'll make this winter time a lot easier.
Yeah, because last winter we were in a storage unit. We were living in a storage unit.
Yeah, I remember saying. I mean, you're young and you could
Yeah.
definitely go and work and all
Yes,
that. It's
yeah,
just
I do landscaping, so the
so-
winter time gets real rough for me.
Yeah,
and
it
ever
just-
since we like the hotels, I was going to work, but then it's like some days I don't know where I'm coming home to.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you go to work on landscaping? You're in the sun, you're sweating, you're dirty.
And you gotta be able to shower after that, clean clothes.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I can't leave her if we don't have money for the hotel that day. I can't leave her,
Yeah.
She has to pack everything up, and I'm at work. Like, it's
Yeah.
terrible. So
now,
hard.
trying to maintain
A job while being homeless is tough. Any
I
job.
tried it. Yeah. Even
Any
maintaining
job.
a job with a place to live can.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
hard,
it's
yeah.
hard. So
It's definitely
doing
hard.
the homeless because you don't know where you're gonna go to. You don't know
Yes.
where to sleep. You don't know where to
And I'm not even gonna
shower.
lie. Sometimes even with Suboxone addiction not being prescribed to them, it's like some days I can't get them on the street, and then I'm
Absolutely.
sick, and then
Yeah.
I'm like I can't go
Do
to
you
work
have
'cause I'm sick.
Medicare? Are you on welfare?
I'm
insurance?
Medicaid. Yes.
Medicaid. You should
Yeah.
look into getting on
I am.
Suboxone
Yes.
prescription, just so you always have that.
I know it'd be great.
And the Medicaid will pay it for free.
Exactly.
And you can get them outpatient now on the same day.
Yeah, I heard like you can even call on the phone and they
Yeah,
go boom.
you can do it right online. They've made it a lot easier.
Yeah.
I would just suggest doing that. Just
Yeah.
so, and then if you want to get a job on the books, and let's say you have to take a drug test, if you have the prescription, you can
Show
get
that,
it. Then.
exactly,
Yeah, and then
yeah.
so it just makes things a lot easier.
A lot easier. Yeah, I'm
But
trying to
then-
get a job at one of these casinos, maybe security and stuff, because I love the casinos. I'm a
Yeah.
gambling fool.
Yeah,
I love it.
I was in there gambling.
But I would
last
love to
night.
be like a security guard or like I'm really good at cleaning. I love to be like a cleaning the room, stuff like that. I love to do that.
All right, so it seems like you
I love to work.
Yeah.
It's killing me right now that I'm not working. It's killing me.
I hear you.
I love to work. I love to make my own money.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it sucks having to like, you know, put your tail between your legs and ask people for money, and when
Like,
you're capable of working.
2 days ago was the first day we did it. We had the sign. I'm like, I will never ever do that. Whatever I have to, but it comes to a point where like we have to do it. Like we're starving and it's tough. We have a cat we have to feed.
Yeah, I remember the first time I made a sign, after saying I was never going to do this. It's like, you know, you kind of just got to, you know, tuck your tail between your legs.
Yeah,
and
you
do
know,
it
like
at
we're no different than any of the rest of them. So, you know.
People got to understand how easy it is to get homeless in America.
It's, especially nowadays.
Paychecks and you're screwed.
Like there's people who work good jobs and make good money that are homeless. It's like, it's sad.
I'm 7 years sober,
Yeah,
working
good for
a
you,
good
man.
job, doing all that, and I can still only afford to rent a room.
Yeah, it's sad. Like it's
I
so
can't
much
even afford an
money.
apartment.
A room is $1,000 some. It's
So
sad.
I pay $800 a month.
It's
just for a little
crazy.
room. Yeah,
It's crazy.
frustrating.
Yes, I'm sure it is.
In the greatest country in the world, you can't even afford to live.
It's sad. It's so sad.
It is. All right. Well, I appreciate you doing this. I'm gonna let
no
you
problem.
get going now, so you can go get your housing stuff.
Yeah,
taken
thank
care
you.
of. All right, man. I really appreciate this.
All right, no problem.
I'll talk to you soon.
Yep.
All right.